can it just say led by council members?
It may include up to all council members and other citizen members.
There you
I'm
go.
okay with that.
Yes.
However,
Is that a motion?
I would rather change the date to a little bit, like the first week or two in January, so that same committee can meet and
That's a good
debrief,
part.
and then,
Okay,
and
so
then be
then
done.
through January 31st of next year.
Perfect.
Okay.
Because then you got time to really do it after everybody decompresses from the holidays.
Uh-huh.
Perfect.
So who's writing that down? Paula? You? Who wrote that down?
The microphone.
I don't think you
Huh?
did.
The microphone.
You
got it?
I
Yeah,
got
Well, you can go back and
Me
listen
too,
if
but
she
he's
has.
the second.
You have a second?
Okay, second.
Who's going to decide which council members are going to be on it, or is it
It's
just going to be
up to,
too fluid?
it could be all, right, if it's posted.
We're going to bring out a committee this year, and he's going to bring out law members.
So we're forming the committee
I want
temporary.
Steve to
You
have
have a
the
role. Everyone
committee
has a
tree
role.
committee that I was part of last year.
January 31st.
Okay,
And then
temporary committee until January 31st.
Then we'll dissolve, and we'll have to do it again. And we'll do it again about this same time next year.
All right.
So, okay, so we can meet anytime we want. It just has to be posted 72 hours in advance.
You need to tell Marvin so you can post it.
Correct.
And then if you had a meeting that was less than a quorum,
So I can't do
it doesn't have to be posted.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
But you gotta go to the box
With less than a
outside.
quorum of city council members.
And not announce anything at all.
Yeah, if you're-
Does
if you're not
Darren
having-
count in that quorum since he doesn't technically have a vote?
That's what bothers
I'm not
me.
doing
I
anything,
feel like
so
if,
don't know.
Yes, you are.
I feel like if we don't name a committee, and more like Darren's idea, we just meet in shifts, it would be a whole lot easier. So we've already.
Well, I mean, I think you can do both, is my thoughts, is you probably at least initially have to have one, but there is so many people when you talk about traffic, you talk about fire, you talk about all these participants
Eventually, we'll all need to be
that
together.
need to be kind of subgroups. Yes, sir, Bob?
I was just gonna mention Leanne, you mentioned about the meeting in shifts.
Mhm.
Oh, you can't do that.
If your objective is to get around the open meetings act.
Yeah, because your meeting's not.
You talk to him, and then he talks to him, and
Well, that's-
now you're
Create a
violating.
walking quorum.
Duly noted, thank you.
Don't even talk about it.
So,
Okay, so we have I think we have a motion, and I think we have a second. Is that all? Do we?
Vote.
All in favor? Any further discussion? You notice I turned and looked at you every time I say that?
But when you weren't in the room, I
Yeah,
told
he did
him.
me.
Okay, all in favor, say aye. City manager updates.
Yeah, we're still working on, fiscal year 2024 budget. We've not got to the water really, we've done the general mostly. And the taxes will probably come out on the 21st for, and this year Tarrant County is, working with us on, putting out the, calculations. Today I did the TNT calculation for this year and turned it into Tarrant County. If you heard the big news last night about, we're probably gonna pass this tax homestead that does not impact city entities, it impacts the school. So the $40,000 to $100,000, on homestead is in regards to the school districts. There's really not anything in it that impacts the city or change anything as to what we are doing now, except there may be a 20% cap put on businesses. I did talk directly with Tarrant Appraisal District's chief appraiser today, and we went over it all, so
20% increase in value year over year, don't you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean by cap? 20%?
it can't go over 20%. Like right now, you can't go over 10% on residential on value.
So do you know,
You have to cap it at 20.
I wonder if that would apply to residential investment property
Well, that I don't know.
as a business.
If, yeah, it's a
Or
business.
personal property?
Because that's where people are hammered with 40% and 50% increases, you know.
Yeah.
Well, just like normal businesses.
See, we get hammered on
Personal
inventory
property.
taxes.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. Another reason why there's a supply chain problem, is nobody's keeping inventory.
Right, yeah, absolutely, you pay taxes on the 31st.
I think personnel, other than we had one, give their resignation today in Public Works.
Yes, sir.
And I think police, chief, you start a new one in the morning.
Yes, sir, we've got one starting in the morning. And the end of the month, we have to do the one to the academy.
Where's the one starting tomorrow? Is that somebody that's already been an officer elsewhere?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's been a jailer, from Johnson County. He put himself through the academy, and he's come here. So he's gonna be commuting out that way, but, it's gonna be a pretty good pay raise compared to what he was making out there, so it's gonna be worth it.
Very good. Don't hear that often.
Well, apparently out in the country, they don't pay that much.
Other than that, James already spoke on the mosquito situation, so there's really no sense of bringing that back up. I think I'm done.
All right. Brent, you have anything tonight?
I had something out there on it.
Would you like me to come back to you now? Okay. Your chances of, Steve?
Marvin,
Uh-huh.
Fort Worth has moved in, so, just so everyone's aware.
And I did see the post.
Haven't
I
seen
thought
the
that
white and
looked-
blue fire truck sitting in the bay over there, they have moved in.
I saw the post.
Did they get the internet on the, get connected to the Wi-Fi?
As far as I know, I haven't heard anything otherwise since they were working on that last week. Yeah, they're here.
I saw them walking across the River Oaks post office. I started to go tell them, they're off to go.
Let him drive the truck around.
I heard, we don't let them drive the trucks. Don't believe everything you read on Facebook.
I will say they were.
Sometimes you gotta straighten people out on there every now and then.
How long do you think they'll be there?
A year.
They were actually working out on the weight, and I walked up and I'm like, what are you guys doing? I'm like, we're working out, and I'm like, I've seen anybody do that?
It all of a sudden,
Shots fired.
I do remember one. And this might be a question for you. So is there a possibility that our packets can just be emailed to us versus spending resources on delivering those?
Well, we've always done it that way, but that don't mean we can
Okay,
do it
Marvin.
that way.
That's always it.
Meaning the.
We can, but again,
I don't see why there's anything, is there,
If there's something confidential, they give it to us in an envelope. So if there is something confidential, then they can still do it, but we don't get that often.
Yeah,
And she can compress the file where it's a zip file and just email it to all of us at once to our River Oak email.
Well, I don't know that the
And
file
we-
is that big.
and then we download these anyway, so it's on our computers anyway, so
Yeah.
either way, there's no way around someone requesting,
I don't believe there's a legal barrier to that,
okay.
activity.
It's all public information.
so rather than deliver, just really mail it.
Will that help save some time for you?
Well,
A little
so
bit.
you think it started before the, you think it
I know, but
started
she's
before
gotta
the
email
email
it
could
to all
handle
of
that
us.
much data? You think the thumb drive started before they could do that much data? I guess it started with paper packets.
It started paper packets and then went to.
Either way, it doesn't matter. It will save on Public Works guy having to stay over.
I don't have to time they
we don't
deliver
get
at
stuff
7
on
o'clock.
time.
Won't save the poor guy that puts it together.
But, like
I've been there
certain
altogether.
instances, like John, his email's down.
Yeah.
He can't get it.
No, and for those, that's a
So-
little different. Like, I think on a one-off, like, we have to do those, but I think as like, if everybody's computer's working properly, then
Yeah.
the objective is you just send one email, compressed file to all of us, so we can get it. Unless you can't get it, then they need to let you know that something's wrong.
You could print